far can we get if we sail a little bit high?
Well, here we are, body in a trunk, doused in gasoline, set on fire, and naturally Rowan is holding the match. This is scandal. I'm gonna get personal. 6-ish years ago, I was all about this crazy show. Fit me for my gladiator suit. Hell, I'll drown Amanda Tanner myself, even though I have some theories that Amanda Tanner never and is now Bonnie Winterbottom, and well get that confirmed at the How to Get Away with Scandal crossover, but more on that later. But I didn't sign up for a lot of that nonsense in the later seasons. The car was heading toward the cliff, and I nervously laughed at Olivia and was like, "You gonna break?" and she kept going. So is this it? It feels too far to think that the woman some could argue kick-started this story could be dead, along with Robin, the baby she was pregnant with. The day after the events of the mid-season finale, Quinn's remains are found. The cause of his 2 gunshot wounds, one to the head, one to the chest, and, of course, being burned alive. Even President Mellie shows up to offer her condolences. It seems that everyone in Scandal's world is shell-shocked by everything that has happened. Speaking of shells, Charlie wants Quinn's remains packed in bullet cases, which honestly sounds about right. The team is initially against it, but Olivia agrees that if it's what Charlie thinks Quinn would want, then that's what they'll do. As Huck sorts through the coroner's report and Olivia prepares a eulogy, he comes across a note about the hairpin. You know, the one from the Smithsonian that Olivia got for Quinn to wear at her wedding. It just makes it all the more real. Quinn Perkins is apparently no longer with us. Huck goes to her charred body to promise Quinn that she will not have died in vain. When Jake meets up with Rowan, they discuss it so coldly, which I guess should surprise us at this point. When Jake says that Olivia lost her friend, Rowan simply responds, "I lost my child." Oh, okay, not really, but you do you. It takes a few minutes, but when Fitz shows up to Olivia's door with booze and condolences, she loses it. She blames Fitz for everything that happens, slams the door, and takes quite a big sip out of that bottle. And if you care for the small details, it's not just Quinn's friends who are in mourning. Fenton Glackland broke up with Cyrus, and he wants answers about it all. Listen, I'm all about nursing a broken heart, but it's not time. Yeah, no, still, in a borderline irrelevant plotline, Cyrus goes to see Glackland to shake out why they broke up, and Glackland reveals that he knows Charlie was B613 and that Cyrus had a hand in all of it. That's when he calls Cyrus a bad guy, which is a bit triggering for Onosai. He screams at Glackland to admit that helps no better than Cyrus, but Glackland says that if someone tried to buy him with a painting, he'd never allow it. That's a rich gay burn, double entendre intended. Elsewhere, Abby stumbles upon Huck in a dark room in full-on conspiracy theory mode. He traced that hairpin to the Smithsonian and back to Olivia, and his final answer that Olivia Ed Quinn wasn't correct, the work he did to get there is correct. It's like doing long division and switching the digits at the very last minute. Stay strong, Huck. Think harder, Huck. And think harder. He does. Huck heads to Fitz for help in getting Olivia straightened out. And maybe there is no answer, but Huck does confirm what he believed to be a delusion. Olivia has changed. Recap continues on page 2.